Hello, John. This is Alyssa with Patriot Marketing. We had reached out to you earlier today and promised this free video. So anyways, here it is. And I'm going to go ahead and keep it short and sweet. I just wanted to show you a few tips that you could really use to maximize your traffic online. And so with that, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I wanted to, first of all, mention a couple of things that I liked about your guys' website. There was this click to call button here. Also, there's also like the estimates here. The estimates and the click to call, both of those help with converting people over as clients. And I also like the picture. It's very aesthetically pleasing to the eye. But there was something I noticed is there wasn't a whole lot of content here. And content is literally anything, whether it be text or images, anything that I can highlight. And so in this case, I'd be talking about the text, as there isn't a whole bunch of it. And the reason why you want a lot of content is so you can rank for a lot of different keywords. Keywords, for example, painters, San Diego. That is something that you would want to rank for. There's a lot of volume here to be had. There's a 1.6 thousand search volume per month for your field of work and the area that you're in. And Painter San Diego alone has a search volume of 500 per month. So that's a lot of volume that you are missing out on. Because when people search with these keywords, if you don't have this keyword within your content, they're not going to be able to find you. And it's really important to put yourself in a position to be found. So in order to do that, you would need to have a website with a lot of content and those particular keywords that you want and need to be found for. I would even, so basically adding that content in there with those keywords, and then maybe even going so far as to save your images as those keywords as well, and then uploading them to your website, because then those will start to count as content towards your website. And it's this really sneaky way to put a keyword into your website without actually putting it in your text. So that's something to keep in mind. And keywords and content is super, super important, because when Google crawls your website, they see that not only you have that content, but that keyword verbatim within it. It allows you to rank faster and more efficiently, because Google feels that the more content you have, the more likely you are to be an expert in your field. And so they want that whoever is searching on their platform is what I mean. Whoever's searching on their platform to find their information quickly and efficiently. So they're going to put more of the people that they believed to be experts towards the top. So that is something to keep in mind. Long story short is the more content you have, the more likely you are to be found, because Google wants the people that are searching on their platform to get that information quickly and efficiently. So that is definitely something to keep in mind. That would be my first tip for you, would be to add more keywords and content to the website. And I'm going to go ahead and move on to my second tip, and that would be to expand upon this Google business profile. So this would really be giving yourself a chance to get as much traffic as possible. And what I mean by that when people search for any given keyword, there's a lot of ways in which they can convert over as a client. I'm going to go ahead and go over here to this next tab. It's not your area. It is not the field of work that you are in. However, it shows one of the couple of things that I'm going to talk about first, and I want you to know what they look like. So, it looks like, so this is roofing in Vancouver, Washington. So if you have the local ads here, basically they're always at the top. These capture the people that click on the very first thing that they see. The local ads people like because they are guaranteed by Google up to a certain dollar amount, as you can see with this green check mark. So if something happens or something goes wrong, the people using this trust that Google will make it right monetarily. It would also be great for you because they have a high conversion rate. When you hover your mouse over these local ads, there's the number of years that that the company was in business or has been in business, and their phone number is right below that. And when people actually click on that phone number and they are already taking the time of their day to call you, they are more likely to convert over as a client. So that is why they have a high conversion rate. Now, the Google ads themselves, they are typically, they're located just below the local ads. I don't know why I wasn't able to find any tabs with those Google ads. They actually don't have as high as a conversion rate. However, because of their location on the page, being underneath the local ads, it gives you a chance to be seen by a lot of different people. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. They are also a lot cheaper. I'm going to go back over to this other tab because the rest of what I'm going to talk about is covered on this tab. You have this Google Map Pack here. That is another way in which people search. The people who search this way, I am one of them. They want to see a company that is local and in the area. They want to also, like me personally, see how far away that company is in case they have to travel to your location, and they want to make sure that they aren't driving that far, and they also want to know where you're at. The Google Map Pack can pull up to 80% of the traffic. So we are using Painter, San Diego, California. This is a similar enough keyword I'm going to use. So say this had a search volume of 500. You are looking at 80% going, so 400 is going straight over to these top three here, unfortunately. So there goes the majority of that traffic. Another way in which you can pull traffic to your website is by ranking organically, and the concept of ranking organically is pretty simple. The higher you're ranking, the more traffic you're going to pull to your website. So these people are doing way better than the ones down here. And people rarely go to that second page of Google, so it is important that you're ranking high enough if you're going to go that route that you are on that first page so you can actually get that traffic. So that brings me to my third and final tip, and that would be, to rank organically, you would have to build the strength of your website. So this is where we get technical. So I'm gonna try and be as clear as possible. So basically, with that said, I have you pulled up in this tool that I have that shows where you're at in your online presence. You're not doing too bad, but in order to build up that strength of your website, you need to add backlinks and referring domains. So backlinks, unfortunately, are not all created equal. You have poor quality ones and good quality ones. You want the good quality ones because the poor quality ones aren't going to do anything for you, and they're a waste of time and money. As for the referring domains, the best way to describe this would be, say you did services for somebody and they decided to blog about what you did for them, and they have a link back to your website in that blog, that would count as a referring domain. Those referring domains have a lot of power. So the more power you have with the referring domains, the higher these numbers are going to be. And you generally want as high of a number as possible and at a 1-to-1 ratio. And with painters and just contractors in general, we want to see them in the 20s, 30s, 40s range. In UR, you are actually in the 30s range. DR, you're at an 8. So you're not at a 1-to-1 ratio, but in UR, you're in the range we want to see you in. You have 286 backlinks, 114 referring domains, ranking for 278 organic keywords, and generating an organic traffic of 198. Not too bad. So let's actually take a look at one of your competitors. So I decided to choose Brad Stoner Painting. I decided not to go with them. I don't believe I went with them. Oh no, I did go with them. I apologize. Yes, I did go to Brad Stoner Painting. I apologize for the confusion. Um, so this is their website. They have some content. They could use more content, in my personal opinion. Um, so that's their website. If we pull up their website in this tool, though, it looks like they are at 38 DR 16. Sorry, 38 UR DR 16. Not at a 1-to-1 ratio quite, but they are ahead of you in UR and DR. So that's something to take in consideration. They have 4.52 thousand backlinks. I can guarantee you that not all of those are high quality. They have 245 referring domains, only ranking for an organic keywords of 228, but they are generating more traffic than you, for like generating a 252 organic traffic. So the only thing it looks like that you're beating them in would be that organic keywords. But sometimes keywords, it depends on the keywords on how much traffic you would get that way. You want more of the service keywords than your name. You want good quality keywords as well. So if we take a look at some of the keywords, they have search volumes of 3,300, 3,800. Lots of high volume keywords here. And your keywords aren't as high, it looks like. So I would definitely search for more high volume keywords for that. Also, focusing on getting those more backlinks and referring domains would be another one of the main tips, so that we could beat these guys out here. So there's a lot of different things in which you can do to bump yourself up in Google. I hope that this has been helpful and informative. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, I would love to chat with you and help you out in any way that we can. Please feel free to reach out. Either my husband and I would love to get in touch with you, and whatever time fits best for you. So with that, I hope you have a great day, John, and God bless.